coming in for the toss to see which end they're going to kick to. Two captains. Donald gets to call and they're going with the town end. At the start of the game, it wasn't cleared out of the centre, and the umpires found a free kick. Dale curve for Donald with the ball. Kicks a big one into the 50-metre zone. Comes to the ground, picked up by Donald Player, but he's tackled straight away. This time cleared by the Tigers. Takes a bounce. That's Wade Donnan kicking it forward for the Tigers. Looking for Big Jenkins, but he didn't mark it and allows the turnover. So Donald now with the ball through Andrew Brown, the big ruckman. He hand passes off to, I think it was Jesse Wallen. He kicks it long, but it's intercepted and marked by the Tigers. They kick it back in, goes over the pack and out of bounds. That was Adam Patterson for the Tigers who kicked that back then. So in comes Jenkins, gets the tap out for the Tigers, goes over the back and it's picked up eventually by Donald Player. He hand passes off, he gets a quick hand pass as he's tackled. Hards with it for Donald, but he's tackled straight away and it will be a ball up in the forward pocket for the Tigers. Jenkins and Brown in the ruck. Brown gets the tap. It's not cleared though. Jenkins eventually gets it. Hand passes to Donald. He gets caught and he's carried over the line. Is it out of bounds or a throw up? It's out of bounds. Throws it up. Jenkins this time gets it. Grabs it out of the pack. Loses the ball. Donald gets it. Their kick goes to Jack Polton for the Tigers. Now he's brought to the ground and it's going to be a ball up. Almost at the wing. Goes up. Brown versus O'Sullivan. Tap goes. Quick kick by the Tigers. Comes off the boot, off the player though, and it's forced over the line and will be thrown in their Tigers forward flank area, outer side. Brown got his hands to it again. Donald Player picks it up and he's tackled to the ground straight away, so it's another ball up. Brown got the tap again. It's come out. And they're all hanging on to it. It's eventually cleared by Donald. But his ball goes straight to a Tiger. Kicks it back, a spoil from behind by Donald. It's on the ground, tapped by the Tigers. Donald's still in control though. Kerr gets a quick kick for Donald forward and it's marked by the Tigers and kicks straight back down towards the centre half forward position where Tyson McKenzie gets it. He gets rid of it with a hand pass off. His teammate kicks it in towards the forward looking for Jenkins again, but he's spoiled, and Wallen for Donald. Kicks it back to the 50-metre arc. Tigers able to get it from that. Gets a hand pass off. Cox hand passed off and then a kick in towards centre half forward and almost a mark to the Tigers, and it's going to be Lockie McClellan for the Tigers almost marked that. Nobody's in control. Wade Donnan gets a hand pass out and that's going to be a goal. Is it? No, just offline and through for 1 point. Jesse Wellens to bring it in for Donald. First score of the game at the well, it's a bit hard to say. According to the scoreboard it's 4 minutes, according to me it's 5 minutes, so I'm not sure. Anyway, Donald with the ball. Goes for a pass, finds a teammate, he quickly kicks it out wider again to another lead. His kick is short again and straight to a teammate. He goes for a bigger kickling for Brown, who takes the mark. Almost at the centre of the ground, hand pass off to Riley Barrick. He hand passes it out into no man's land. Tigers able to get it. Hand pass across. That was Brodie Weir for the Tigers. He got dropped then and got the free kick. He kicks it out wider, but it's under pressure and Donald have turned it over. Eventually Blake Grant gets the kick forward for Donald, but it goes straight to the Tigers. Across to number 33. There's the ball. Big kick down to Jenkins, who takes the mark and is well within kicking distance. Umpire coming to line them up. It's almost perfect lineup from where we are with the camera. Josh Jenkins, ex-AFL player, to have a shot for goal, and he could actually be the difference between these two sides. He's kicked a lot of goals. He was 8 goals or something like that last week. And that's not going to be a miss. That's straight through the middle. And the first goal of the game going to the Tigers. Thought we had a point before, but it's not showing on the scoreboard. And nor is the goal. Anyway, I think that's 1-1 the Tigers to no score. Kicking forward to Donald this time. Picked up, but he's tackled straight away. And what's the umpire going to call? Held to him. And it'll be the umpire's ball for a ball up at the edge of between the 45 metre square and the 50 metre arc. Donald with the ball through Young. Young gets a hand pass out before he's thrown to the ground across to Wade Donnan though for the Tigers. He kicks the short pass and finds a teammate in McMahon. He didn't hold the ball by the look of that, and it's come out to the side, and it will be another ball up on the centre wing position. Umpire throws it up. Tap out. Goes to Blake Grant for Donald. He kicks it forward. Goes to nobody in particular, and it's out of bounds and will be thrown in. He was looking for Hayden Geddes, but it was just too close to the boundary, and the boundary umpire to throw it in now, which he does. O'Sullivan from the back pushes it forward to Cox. Cox has it and he's thrown to the ground straight away, so someone's found a free kick. Cox with the free kick for the Tigers. He goes for the short pass to, I think that's Donnan again, Wade Donnan. He hand passes across. Might be Cox again, Tom Cox. Hand pass across. And umpire's found a free here to Donald this time, to Grant. Blake Grant for Donald. Goes for the short pass, hits his teammate. Another short pass. This time he signals the big kick. Looking for Brown, doesn't quite mark it. It's on the ground and the Tigers turn it over. Cox again with it, Tom Cox for the Tigers, kicks it out wide to the wing. Finds a teammate, he turns, plays on. Kicks it forward and finds McClellan. Lucky McClellan for the Tigers. He goes for a big kick into the attacking zone, looking for Jenkins, but the Donald player was got his hands to the ball first, and umpires paid a free kick. Who's got it? Max Cahoon, is it? Max Cahoon for the Tigers. Looks like he's going to play on. Must be too much of an angle. He does. Big kick towards goal, and it's offline and through for 1 point. Kick out goes to Donald, who quickly hand passes it on, and player turns, kicks it down the wing. There's two of them there, and Lockie McClellan able to fake it and just about got the kick, but he was tackled at the wrong time. And the Tigers with it again through Charlie Cox, that was that time. Ball going across the ground. Donald with it, going out wide to Blake Grant. His kick forward to Geddes. Another kick forward to the player running backwards in Bath, but there was two Tigers there that got in the road, and it's been forced over the line. And will be a throw-in on the wing position, grandstand side. Goes over the pack this time. Cox got a quick hand pass out, but it's picked up by Blake Grant, and he's also picked up a free kick at the same time. Must have been too high a tackle. Passes. Good accurate pass. His teammate's got it, and he kicks into the attacking zone. Looking for Brown, who takes the mark. A good mark. He's 20 metres out on a bit of an angle, but he should be able to kick that, I would think. Andrew Brown for Donald. Playing in the ruck. And he's kicked it a little bit offline, and a point to Donald. Scores the Tigers 1-1. Leading Donald 1 point. Brody Adcott to bring it in for the Tigers. Goes right out. Oh, nice lead, nice mark. Max Cahoon, that looked like, for the Tigers. He gets his pass off. That looks like one of the Dons. He kicks towards the centre. It goes to no man's land, and Donald with it. Kick back into their 50. There's no mark this time now, and the Tigers able to get the ball, get the hand pass away just as he's tackled. Now Donald with it through Kerr. He breaks free. Luke Martin got him though for the Tigers, and it's a free kick to the Tigers. This time Chase Tate for the Tigers, kicks it forward. Mark not taken, but the ball's still in the Tigers' command. Connor Michael trying to pick it up, but he doesn't control it, and it's over the line and will be thrown in just forward of the wing for the Tigers. Forward of the centre wing. Umpire throws it in. Donald gets their hand to it, but it's read by Red by the Tigers, and a free kick going to Tyson McKenzie. And umpire calling him round. He's not probably having a shot for goal, I don't think. Still calling him round. Kicks forward, looking for Jenkins again, but it's too short and picked up by Riley Barrack for Donald. Riley Barrack going across the ground. Finds a teammate in Josh Potter. He quickly plays on out to the half-forward flank. It's his teammate who goes back for the kick, goes for a short pass and goes straight to Ryan O'Sullivan, just inside 50. He goes in with a big kick towards the goal square, straight away looking for Jenkins at the back of the pack. The mark's taken, but he's definitely going to have to play on for this. He's right on the boundary. The umpire will pull him right around. He kicked the ball, but it's not Jenkins, that's Jackson McMahon, who's going to be shooting for goal, and he's pretty much won't be able to see a space between the goalposts, I'd say. The angle he's got him on. So definitely be playing on, which he does. Snaps towards goal and doesn't miss, so that's a goal to Jackson McMahon for the Tigers. And that brings the score to, let's wait for the ads to go from the scoreboard, and it's 2-1 to the Tigers, 13 points, leading Donald 0-1, 1 point. Meanwhile, plays started again. Tom Cox hand passes across. Tigers going forward again, almost a mark, and the ball is pushed over the line and will be thrown in from the forward pocket area. Seems a little bit one-sided at the moment for the first quarter. The ball's been down the Tigers' end just about all the time. Ball comes back, goes through the hands of the Tigers. Donald pick it up through Leader. He kicks in, goes over the pack, and Tigers kick it forward. Brody Weir kicks another kick forward for the Tigers. The mark's not taken, but the free kick's going to be paid to this fella for the Tigers. He tries to hand pass it off, but the umpire doesn't let him. That's Jackson McMahon again. This time he kicks towards the centre, looking for Ryan O'Sullivan, who marks it right on the edge of 50, directly in front. So he's just going to go back for the big kick, and if he can't get the distance, he's hoping Jenkins will probably get the mark, I'd say. It's a big kick though, it's more than 50 metres. Kicked it right on the edge of the 45 metre square, and it's gone through though. That is a goal to the Tigers. That's a great kick by Ryan O'Sullivan. It's now 3-1-19 the Tigers, leading Donald 1 point. Back for the throw up again. Scoreboard advertisement making it pretty hard to show the scores after each goal. Tap out going to the Tigers across to Cox. What's the umpire call? Throw, I think. And a free kick to Geddes for Donald. He straight away kicks it out. Not taken cleanly though. It's eventually picked up by one of the Grants. Trent, I think that was, and then Dale Kerr. Hand passes back, short pass. Oh, it goes to a great one-handed mark by Ryan Hards for Donald. He's within 50, so kicking from 42 or 3 metres. Bit of an angle, not too much though. He comes with a big reputation, he should be able to kick this. It's gone through, but it's offline, and the Tigers to bring it in, coming down the outer side again. Bounces well, hand pass across to Cox, Tom Cox, kicks it forward for, oh, great kick, great mark to Wade Donnan. He quickly kicks it into their attacking zone again to the lead, looking for Jenkins. It goes past him, and Donald's able to pick it up. And hand pass long to Brown. Across to another teammate. His kick's a bit wobbly though, and a quick hand pass out to Cox again. And to Donnan, and to Cox, but it didn't really get to him. And Tigers still with it though. This time they're tackled to the ground, and it will be a ball up. I reckon that's Cox in that too for the Tigers. Throws it up. This time Jenkins definitely got the better of it, but didn't really use it to advantage, and it's going to be thrown in from out of bounds in the forward pocket area. Brown and Jenkins. Brown gets it, but he gets rid of it to the wrong bloke, and it's what? It's a free kick to Donald. To Riley Barrick. He kicks it out wide. Hits him right in the place he wanted it. Another kick forward, looking for Ross Young. He takes it running with the flight of the ball and kicks it forward. Oh, lost the ball there. Still coming Donald's way though. He's gone towards goal, but it's intercepted by the Tigers and kicked back. Tigers with it. Found Cox again. His kick just inside the boundary, but the ball bounces out and it will be thrown in half forward flank area for the Tigers. It's pretty bright sunshine here today. Wade Donnan again gets a kick out. Pierce for Donald couldn't control it before it went out of bounds there, and it's now going to be thrown in the forward pocket again for the Tigers. Thrown in, tapped by Jenkins. Goes to Brown though. A quick clearing kick to Donald, goes straight into the arms of Jackson McMahon. And he's going to go back and have a shot for goal. No, he turns, plays on. Still shooting for goal though. It's touched and through for 1 point. Donald quickly take it out to Grant. He goes for another pass. This kick to centre half forward. Eventually Donald will break away with it. Short pass out. Finds Cooper Anderson, who plays on. Kicks on his right foot. Finds a teammate in Ross Young. He also takes his time and gets the pass, a direct accurate pass to Josh Potter. Josh Potter. Not too bad a kick for goal. This should be a goal, I would think. Big kick, it looks pretty good. The crowd's pretty happy, and it is a goal. Just waiting for the scoreboard. I think that's the first goal for Donald. 1-2-8 Donald, trailing the Tigers 3-2-20. And we've been playing 25 minutes, 20 seconds into this first quarter here at the Gofflet's Oval in Donald. Tap out goes down. Tyson McKenzie's got it, but he's tackled to the ground, and the umpire said he was holding the ball, and a free kick to Andrew Brown for Donald for the tackle. He quickly kicks it straight inside 50. Looking for Josh Potter again. He doesn't mark it, but he's still there. The Tigers, though, get the hand pass out. It's not taken cleanly. Eventually it is and picked up and hand pass, and short pass kick to a lead. Pretty good lead there by Lockie McClelland. He hand passes off and is kicked down to another lead. The mark's not held, though. He's tackled without the ball, and the umpires paid the free kick to Ryan O'Sullivan. Just on the edge of 50 again, but this time with quite an angle. So quickly plays on, kicks it in towards the goal square, and the siren goes, and that's no score. And that's the end of the first quarter with the scores. Donald 1 goal, 2 behinds, 8 points, trailing the Sea Lake Nandaly Tigers 3 goals, 2 points, 2 behinds, 20 points. Oh yeah, there's the start of the second quarter. Tap's not cleared out. Umpire blows his whistle and pays a free kick to Ross Young for Donald. Quickly plays on, a kick on his left foot out wide. Hits his teammate. He goes for the pass. Doesn't come off though, and intercepted by the Tigers, and a free kick to the Tigers. To Charlie Cox. He goes across the ground. Where's the ball line? There it is. Sprawled and forced over the line and out of bounds. Thrown up. Both the ruckmen fall down. The Tigers get the kick out. It's not going straight to a teammate though, and Donald have picked it up, breaks through. It's intercepted again by the Tigers. Takes a bounce. I think that was Tyson McKenzie for the Tigers who kicked that forward then. And it's forced over the line and will be thrown in the Tigers forward pocket. 20 metres from the goal. Boundary throws it in. Donald breaks through with the ball, tackled, thrown out, and what's the umpire called? Umpire's paid a free kick to Tom Cox. He's had a fair bit of the ball for the Tigers today. And he's going to shoot for goal from about 40 metres. Fair sort of angle. It's a nice kick, but it's offline and 1 point. Riley back to bring the ball back into play for Donald. Coming down the outer side. well, coming down straight down the middle actually. Looked like he was running out the other side, but anyway, Donald with the ball. Kick straight into attack at centre half forward. Nobody marks it. Tigers able to turn it over. In for Brady Adcock, but he didn't quite get it. And it ends up turned over and Donald shoots the goal, and that is a goal to Donald. Great start for Donald. That's 3.5 minutes into the second term and they've scored a goal. And scores 2-2-14. Donald trailing Tigers 3-4-22, so an 8-point lead to the Tigers at the 4-minute mark of the second term. Ball's back in the centre for the throw-up. Brown versus O'Sullivan. Brown got his hands to it, tapped it out. And Dale Kerr for Donald eventually gets a kick forward. Hand pass across to Young. Hand pass straight away across to a teammate. He kicks it in towards the attacking zone, the goal square. Oh, a great one-handed mark to Trent Grant there, under a lot of pressure. And this should result in another goal. He's only kicking from about 20 metres out and a bit of an angle. But it should be a goal to Donald. Blake Grant, sorry, not Trent Grant. Kicks and it's offline and through for 1 point. It was a really good mark though. Number 2, Brady Adcock to bring it in for the Tigers. Goes for the pass. It's his teammate. He kicks it further down into the wing. There's a bit of pressure this time, but a good mark. And he's tackled to the ground. That's Matt Elliott. Umpire calling him back. He's been lucky to get away with that, both of them. His kick towards the centre half forward is not marked, but quickly kicked by McMahon forward. But it's intercepted by a Donald player. He kicks it out the grandstand side wing. Donald player gets it and runs on with a long kick. Another kick further. Donald's way, and it's forced over the line and will be thrown in the forward pocket area for Donald. Yeah, 30 metres out from goal. Throws it up. Donnan with the ball for the Tigers, kicks it out wide, finds Matt Elliott. Matt Elliott plays on, kicks it to a teammate. Umpire didn't pay the mark there and Donald play on with it. Sport this time though, but Dale Kerr able to recover quickly and kick it in towards the goal area. Tigers though come away with it. Hand pass across. Another hand pass to Cox. He kicks it to Cahoon. Cahoon for Sea Lake. Kicks it forward. And his teammate gets it and centres it to Donnan. Donnan kicks it to O'Sullivan, who hand passes across to the player coming down the wing. He passes in, finds a teammate. He turns around, kicks it inside 50 and has found Billy McGuinness. He kicks it forward and has got Josh Jenkins right on the boundary line. About 20 metres out, but right on the boundary, so it's got to be a straight kick from there. Kicks it out the front of the square. The mark's not taken though. The Tigers still in control through Connor Michael. He snaps on his left foot towards the goal, but it's must have gone through for a point. And Donald with the ball, as it was brought into play straight away. May not have been a point even. His kick is good to his teammate on the wing. Dale Kerr missed the mark. We've got the hand pass across, but it's intercepted by Tyson McKenzie for the Tigers. He kicks it forward looking for Jenkins, who doesn't mark it this time. He weaves around. He's caught. Got to be caught, and it will be a free kick against him. Going to Donald. His kick is straight to the centre to Cooper Anderson. He quickly kicks it forward. This time a big kick forward. Looking for Brown, he doesn't mark it. Falls over, and it's a free kick to the Tigers, to Kane Donnan. And a 50-metre penalty resulting. Kicks it forward. And it's gone over the line. Nobody wins the tap from the throw-in, so it's a ball up again. Donald this time come free with it through Ryan Hards. He kicks and finds a teammate right on the 50-metre arc. He kicks it forward down the wing, looking for Dale Kerr, but O'Sullivan able to pick it up, shrug off the tackle, get the hand pass out, another hand pass back, and Bath, I reckon that is, got the kick eventually. Tigers still with it. Adcock, cross, then Wade Donnan takes the mark and plays on. Hand pass goes astray though and is intercepted by Donald player, and Blake Grant hand passes out, then a kick comes in and the mark is taken. Kick forward by Donald. Contest too good though, and the ball spills to the ground. Who's in the lead? Donald is. Tigers though pick it up through Martin. Luke Martin hand passes out to Cox. He gets a hand pass across, and I've lost the ball. There it is. This time Donald breaking through with Bath across to teammate. He kicks it forward. There's no mark. Trent Grant snaps towards goal, and it's offline and through for 1 point. Tigers to bring the ball into play. And down the grandstand side again. Fast pass, and Wade Donnan again with the ball. Very prolific kick getter for the Tigers today, and most weeks. Tigers still with it. Kicking down the wing. There's no mark this time. The Tigers with it, but they're tackled, and umpires found a free kick going Donald's way. Umpire calls play on. And he goes for a big kick down the boundary line, a mark at the back from the Tigers. Or a free kick, I'm not sure, but anyway, the Tigers with the ball. This time going straight across the ground. And pass across to Bath, he kicks. Just missed a free kick there. I'm not sure what happened, but it's a free kick to Donald. Something went wrong with my memory card, so anyhow, back into it now. And Brown has taken the mark for Donald, right on the edge of 50. He turns straight away, kicks it in. Big leap at the back, and a mark is taken. About 20 metres out, not directly in front, but not a huge angle either. And that's a goal to Donald. So we're dead level at the bit after 15 minutes played in the second term. It's Donald 3-4 playing the Tigers 3-4. And we're back for the centre bounce again, or centre throw up. Sullivan just about had control of it, got the tap out, tackled without the ball though, and a free kick to Cox, Tom Cox for the Tigers. He goes for a big kick forward, and Donald player takes the mark at the back of the pack. He goes straight across the ground looking for Bath. He kicks it forward. And this time a good mark to the Tigers. Kicks it back to the same area. There's no mark again. And pass out by Lockie McConnell of the Tigers. They lose control though, and Donald with it, but they're stacks on the mill and it will be a ball up. Ball's way over the other side. Donald snapping towards goal, and or snapping across the ground, sorry. Kick back to where it came from this time. Another short pass looking for Barrack for Donald. Riley Barrack, undecided where to kick it, takes his time waiting for the lead. Umpire eventually calls play on. He goes for the short pass down the boundary line, finds a teammate. Another short pass, once again finding a teammate. This time a big kick. Nobody takes the mark, but curve for Donald gets it, but he's tackled. Gets a hand pass out. Young in there for Donald, doesn't quite pick it up as he's bumped out of the road, and the ball goes over the line and out of bounds for a throw-in. Ball's thrown in. Potter for Donald got the tap this time, but it's picked up by the Tigers. Hand pass goes wrong now, and Donald grab it, and the player is tackled to the ground. Tapped out by Donald again. And Tyson McKenzie, though, this time for the Tigers, gets a clearing kick to a teammate. Teammate centres the ball, finds Elliott running with the flight of the ball, hand passes across to Connor Michael. Connor Michael turns, kicks on his left foot and finds Adam Patterson just in the goal square, or just about in the goal square, directly in front. So a short kick, it should be a goal to the Tigers at the 19-minute mark. Pretty low scoring game really for the conditions we've got. There's very little breeze. Kicks, and that's a goal to the Tigers to put them in the lead by 6 points, just about into time on in the second quarter. So it's 4-4, 28 the Tigers playing Donald 3-4, 22. And we're back here before the scoreboard's got rid of its ads. That's why we didn't show it. Ball comes down from the tap in. Donald get the kick forward. The whistle blows. I'm not sure what the free's for, but it's a free kick. It's paid to one of the Grant boys. He quickly plays on to the lead. There's no mark taken. Tigers come away with it though. But their kick is intercepted again. Big kick forward. Finds a teammate. He looks for Blake Grant. Just outside 50. Grant goes back. Then finds the pass to the lead. Looking for his brother, but he didn't quite hold the mark, and the ball comes forward for the Tigers. Lockie McClelland out on the wing. Kicks it in. Oh, big leap, but no mark by Patterson. He gets a hand pass off, and a clever bit of balking there by the Tigers. Kicks it right into the goal square, and maybe even right through the goals. And that is a goal to the Tigers. So suddenly they're 2 goals ahead. A couple of goals in the last couple of minutes. And we've been playing 21 minutes, 38 into the second quarter. So it's 3-4, 22 Donald, trailing the Tigers 5-4, 34. Umpire throws it up. Connor Michael this time going in the ruck against Josh Potter for... anyway, the ball still hasn't cleared out very far. The umpire keeps calling play on, but he surely will have to ball it up. It's been in there for quite a while. And he does so, having gained about 10 metres, 5 metres. This time cleared by the Tigers. Donald in the lead to get it. Picks it up, hand passes quickly, another hand pass back. Hand pass wide. The player running past, he kicks forward. And no marks there. The Tigers should have had that, but didn't quite hold it. And a kick by the Tigers. And the whistle blows, and it's going to be thrown in. It's low score. There shouldn't be a lot of time on, so the quarter should nearly be over. Tap out goes. Kick forward. Hurried kick by Donald. There's no mark. Picked up and a snap for goal. And that's straight through the middle, and a goal to Noah Berry for Donald. So that brings it back to a 6-point difference. 4-4, 28. plays 5-4-34. We've been playing 23.5 minutes in this second quarter. So I'd say the siren will play fairly soon after the ball up at the centre. Umpire comes back in, throws the ball up. Michael versus Brown, it comes down, and Tom Cox for Sea Lake Nandaly Tigers clear it out to his teammate. He kicks it forward, looking for Donnan, but it's turned over. Donnan tackles him, and the ball is forced over the line and out of bounds. No, that's a free kick to Wade Donnan for the Tigers. He kicks it straight forward, but Donald have intercepted and hand pass across the face of goals. The kick going out into Tigers' hands, but he's tackled straight away. And this time Brown gets a hand pass across for Donald. It doesn't go all that well. Matt Elliott in there for the Tigers. They're all on top of each other, and it will be another ball up. Just waiting on the siren now. 25 minutes gone in this quarter. Grabbed by the hand, he can't get rid of it, and the umpire says it's held to him, and will be another ball up. This time Donald crashes through, I think that was Young. He got the hand pass across to Grant. Trent Grant kicks it forward, but it's intercepted by the Tigers, and a good mark. Oh, the umpire's played pay on, has he? Maybe he didn't mark it, or touched, I'm not sure. No, he has paid the kick to the Tigers anyway. Kick going right out wide. And there goes the siren as the mark was taken by Jordan Bath for the Tigers. Scores at half time. Donald 4-4-28, trailing the Tigers 5-4-34. So very close game here at the Gofflets Oval. Rightio, we're back after half time, starting the third quarter. A 1-goal lead to the Tigers at this stage. Tigers able to move it forward, losing control a bit, but they get the first kick forward. Doesn't go to anyone specific, and what's happened? Tigers still have it, but he's caught. The crowd trying to get the free kick, but it eventually goes out to Donald anyway. And his kick goes to Ryan Bath. His kick goes to Dale Kerr, who kicks it down the ground, and eventually it's forced over the line just near the players' boxes. Kick forward by Brown, but it goes to Kane Donnan, who doesn't mark it. Comes across the ground. Tigers. Kick. Not quite taken cleanly. Hand pass forward. Oops, getting a bit dark down there. Donald with it. Tom Houston across to a teammate who kicks it forward, but it's marked by Tom Cox for Sea Lake Nandaly. He kicks it forward, and a mark is taken there by Ryan O'Sullivan in the forward flank pocket area. probably kicking from 35 metres. Bit of an angle. Does pretty well for a bloke who'd have to be 40 plus, I would think. Still in their best players every week. What's he done? It's gone just off the line, and that's only a point. So Donald once again to bring the ball into play. Coming down the other side. And the mark's taken by Jackson McMahon for the Tigers. He kicks it into Tom Cox. Tom Cox just outside 50. Umpire eventually calls play on. He kicks it to the centre. There's no mark. So Donald have it. And kick it back out to the wing. Tom Cox able to control it well enough to get the ball back. His kick smothered though. Picked up by Kane Donnan, who gets his kick. Andrew Brown there doesn't quite mark it, but he hand passes it out. And the ball's held in. The umpire's going to pay what? The ball up. That was Ryan O'Sullivan and Jesse Wallen then. O'Sullivan gets the tap, but Donald get the kick. Hand pass back going to Hards. Ryan Hards for Donald. Kicks on his left boot, but it's picked up by Brody Adcock, who passes into Jack Polton. He goes back to Brody Adcock, going across the ground. And his kick is marked, not sure by whom, but his kick goes to Wade Donnan, who plays on straight away with a long hand pass. And a fake, then a kick towards goal. Has he made it? I think he has. No, it's touched right on the line and through for 1 point. Crowd were a bit hopeful then. Ball coming back into play. Can't decide where to go. Eventually goes down the grandstand side. Fairly big kick, but a good mark taken. Can't see who that is. Wade Donnan again, I think, for the Tigers. Passes, and the man in front takes the mark. This is Lockie McClelland for the Tigers. Directly in front, but he's kicking from about 40 metres. Kicks. This time the crowd's a little bit more happy about it. The goal umpire signals the goal, and they're right on the scoreboard this time. The ad's already on, so I can't see the scores. We may get something before the game starts. Nope. 4-4-28 playing 6-6-42 in favour of the Tigers. And we've been playing 6.5 minutes in the third quarter. O'Sullivan pushes his way through and gets the tap. Kick forward by the Tigers again to a lead, and the mark is taken by Adam Patterson for the Tigers. Patterson will be taking about a 50-metre kick for this one. It's a big kick. and it's 3 for 1 point, with Donald to bring the ball back into play through Ryan Hards. He goes for the short pass to Andrew Brown. Andrew Brown kicks down the wing. Big attempt there by Josh Potter, eventually pays off, but then it's forced over the line and will be thrown in the half-forward flank area for the Tigers. The other side. Throws it. Nobody clears it. Wade Donnan with it, but caught, held, and the umpires paid a free kick to Donald. Didn't really have a lot of time to get rid of that. He's tackled. Kick comes down the wing. Picked up by Cox. Hand passes long to Sullivan, to Cox. Kicking into the centre of the ground at the inside the arc though. Donald with the ball, tackled to the ground. The umpires paid holding the ball, and a free kick goes to this fella here. Adam Patterson again, playing a pretty fair game for the Tigers. He's about 30 metres out, directly in front. Kicks. And that's another goal to the Tigers. Starting to move away in this third quarter. We've been playing 10 minutes, nearly 9.5 minutes. Ball's gone out the back, so we'll be able to get a score this time off the ball. Oh no, the ball's back in the centre. I'll have a look. 4-4-28 plays the Tigers 7-7-49, and we're back for the centre bounce. Centre ball up. Throws it up. Donald getting the hands to it. Not getting the clearance yet though. Tigers captured. Grant to Potter with a big kick forward and a mark to Andrew Brown. That's a great clearance for Donald. Almost directly in front. 20 metres out. A call for a talk from the crowd there. And that's the answering goal, straight through the middle. Fans are happy. So where are we? 5-4-34 plays 7-7-49. So it's at a 2-3 advantage still to the Tigers. That was a fairly quick goal, 11.5 minutes played by the time he throws it up. O'Sullivan versus Potter. No clearance, and there's that Blake Grant and Wade Donnan battling for the ball there. The umpire throws it up again. O'Sullivan gets it down, Grant grabs the ball, and that's Donnan and Grant again, and it'll be another ball up. Tap out going the same way. Tap back, Potter gets a kick this time. Hand pass forward by Donald. Another hand pass this time though, it's picked up by Bath. He gets a hand pass across. And a kick to the centre by the Tigers. Oh, bad time to fall over there for Tyson McKenzie. Tigers still with it though, with a quick kick intercepted by Dyson Bell-Warren for Donald. He gets it across. This time he's caught with the ball and it'll be a free kick against Donald. Against Dale Kerr. Going to Tom Cox again. He kicks it out wide. Finds a teammate though who marks within kicking distance but on a big angle. I think that might be Tyson McKenzie for the Tigers. It's a big kick. Hand passed out by the Tigers and tapped through and waiting the kick in from the Donald side. Goes straight back out the same direction to a teammate with a short pass and another kick forward. Goes over the pack this time. Donald in the lead but don't pick it up cleanly and the Tigers able to get it. Gets tackled, gets a hand pass out. Kick forward by Donald. Tigers intercept again. Tigers hand pass back. This time the player's a bit more time to kick it and finds a teammate. Sun effect starting to affect the players now. Big kick in. No mark. Ball spills forward. And the crowd's yelling, what's happened? Donald must have got the free kick there, or forced it forward anyway. Good kick. Kick towards the centre. Big pump there. Donald with it, tackled to the ground. And umpire throws it up. Potter and Connor Michael this time. Donald pick it up, tries to break through. Ball spills free and the Tigers get a kick forward. And a good solid mark taken there. This fella, I reckon it might be Jackson McMahon. It's a big kick. 45 metres. Got the distance all right, but it's just offline and a bit of a reprieve there for Donald. Kicking it out. Finds Bell-Warren. He kicks it forward. Finds Bath. He turns, kicks towards centre forward. The player by himself doesn't quite mark it and Tigers push it forward through Jai Wright. Hand pass across and then kicked. Looking for Jack Polton. Jack Polton for the Tigers. Quick kick, centering it. Hand pass across to Tom Cox again. He gets a hurried kick. Finds Lockie McClellan. He kicks it forward and a good solid mark taken by this time Adam Patterson. Adam Patterson for the Tigers, still about 50 out. Kicks to the front of the goal square. There's no mark. It's on the ground. Who's got it? The Tigers have it, but two Donald players tackling, and the umpire will throw it up. 20 metres out from the goals for the Tigers. Nearly 17 minutes gone in this third term. The Tigers have increased their lead, but not by heaps. Still only a couple of goals in it. Big kick by Donald this time. Just a wild kick though, and it's going to be forced over the line. Just about at the edge of the 50-metre arc, maybe a little bit further out than that, but not a lot.
Even though your parents don't, they love Geordie.
Oh, good mark to the man in front there in Charlie Cox. He kicks it forward, and who's he found? Adam Patterson again. He kicks into the top of the square, and what's happened? It's forced through for 1 point again. Donald this time go down the grandstand side with a longer kick, going outside the 50, looking for Ross Young. Can he pick it up? He does, and he kicks it forward. Right down to the centre of the ground. The Tigers pick it up, hand pass back. This time with a bit of time to kick it. And mark is taken by Ryan O'Sullivan, who plays on. Where's the ball gone? There it is. And it's forced over the line and out of bounds. 25 metres around from the Tigers' goals. 18.5 minutes in this third term. Just waiting on the boundary to throw the ball in. He does. Jenkins grabs it. Gets it. Hand pass off to a player who's tackled and thrown to the ground straight away, and the umpire said he didn't have time, and I'll throw it up again. About 40 metres out from goal for the Tigers. Ball's held in again, and it'll be another throw up. Tap, and Donald have the ball through. I think that was Harry Forrest. Lost it though, and Tigers are kicking it into attack again. Jackson McMahon gets a hand pass off and a kick towards goal. Goes offline, and it's 1 point. Points are starting to add up though, increasing the score required by Donald to catch them. This time a big kick, big leap, no mark. Very scrambly play for the last couple of minutes, and it's going to be another ball up. Spills out the back, and the Tigers' Tom Cox grabs the Donald player, brings him to the ground, and the umpire will throw it up again. Tap out goes to right for the Tigers. A hand pass from Wade Donnan forward finds Matt Elliott. He hand passes further across to Brody Adcock. He kicks on his left foot to the lead, but it's intercepted, and Jesse Wallen for Donald now has the ball. He kicks it back. He had a little bit more time. Finds a player by himself in Noah Berry. He goes across the ground to a teammate, Riley Barrick. He kicks a big kick forward. Big leap. Andrew Brown taps it forward. They play on. Donald kicks towards goal, and it's offline and through for 1 point. Really probably needed that goal, Donald. So there's exactly 18 points or 3 goals the difference between the sides at the moment, and we're into time on here. A couple of minutes of time on. Tigers with it. Come down looking for Donnan. Donnan doesn't hold the mark this time. Patterson back to Donald. He kicks the short kick to Connor Michael for the Tigers. He goes for the pass. Finds Tom Cox. Tom Cox holds the mark, then plays on. Kicks across the ground to the lead. It's out in the middle of nowhere. Ryan O'Sullivan hand passes back to a teammate who plays on, takes a bounce. Hand passes back to O'Sullivan. Across to Chase Tate. Back to, I'm not sure who that was. He kicks it forward, and Josh Jenkins takes the mark in the forward pocket for the Tigers. So on a pretty tight angle, just about on the boundary, about 30 metres out. He's going to play on, have a shot for goal. And he's once again just off line and through for 1 point. "23 minutes gone, so we're getting closer to the end of this quarter. Central umpire coming in to have a word to the goal umpire. I don't understand what that might be, but Ross Young to bring it in for Donald. He takes a bounce, running down the outer side. Kicks it forward, finds Riley Barrack. He turns, kicks on his right foot with a nice pass into Dale Kerr. He kicks it into Andrew Brown at full forward. Doesn't take the mark though. Looking for perhaps a free, but didn't get it, and it's been cleared by the Tigers. Quick hand pass out. Quick kick forward, and Adam Patterson takes the mark for the Tigers. He goes across the ground to a player by himself in Polton. Polton finds another player by himself. He goes wide, finds Max Cahoon. Max Cahoon takes a bounce, runs forward, kicks from outside 50 towards the hot spot, and Josh Jenkins takes, does he take the mark? Yes, he does. He takes the mark right in the forward pocket. As you can see, it's probably 5 metres from the point post, and also on a huge angle, so he's going to play on again. 2 steps, kick, and once again off line and through for 1 point. And there goes the siren for 3/4 time. A handy lead to the Tigers at 3/4 time. So Donald 5 goals, 5 behinds, 35, trailing the Tigers 7 goals, 14 behinds, 56. Rightio, back for the start of the final term. Just the ball to go up. A 21-point lead to the Sea Lake Nandaly Tigers at the start of this quarter. Tigers break free with Wade Donnan getting a hand pass across to Tom Cox. He gets it out wide, but intercepted by Donald. They kick it back. Down the wing, Dale Kerr carries it over the line, and it's going to be thrown in. Almost at the centre of the ground on the grandstand side, right in front of the Donald dugout. Tapped out by Josh Potter for Donald. Kicked off the ground going Donald's way. Kicked up in the air by the Tigers. Matt Elliott for the Tigers ducks under him, gets a hand pass across to Wade Donnan. Another hand pass across and a kick into the goal square. and it's going to be still in play, but eventually forced over the line for a throw in the forward pocket for the Tigers. Big throw in. Tapped down by Adam Patterson. Donald turned it over though. Hand pass out looking for Hayden Geddes. He shepherds. Clearing kick. And a mark just inside the boundary by Matt Elliott. He quickly plays on with a pass towards the centre. But at the back of the pack it's marked by a Donald player. He kicks down towards the wing, and the umpires found a free kick to Donald. He goes for a big attacking kick. Brown at the front, gets the ball out, doesn't mark it, but gets the hand pass across. It's been turned over, and suddenly the Tigers have it again. And a pass into Tyson McKenzie. He kicks it forward and finds his teammate in Patterson. He looks for the lead, kicks it, and the mark has been taken by who? By the Tigers in Billy McGuinness. One of the coaches. Oh no, it's been turned over and I'm not sure what's happened, but Donald have come away with a free kick from this. He goes for the big kick, big leap, nobody marks. Donald come away with it though. Hand pass out smothered, it's on the ground. Tigers have it, but they're caught with it. Eventually Cox gets a clearing hand pass across to Matt Elliott, who kicks in, but his kick is intercepted and marked by Donald. They kick it down to Hayden Geddes. Geddes for Donald. Kicks it forward. Finds a teammate in Barrack, I think that is, for Donald. Umpire eventually calls play on. He kicks it across the ground to maybe Jesse Wallen. He kicks it across to Dale Kerr. Dale Kerr with a short pass finds Trent Grant. Trent Grant kicks forward, finds Noah Berry, who hand passes it forward, but it doesn't go cleanly, and it's going to be probably a ball up, I'd say. Umpire throws it up. Tigers hand pass the wrong way to a teammate. He hand passes quickly, but it's picked up by Ryan Leader, who shepherds, and umpire's found a free going to Ryan Leader. Umpire calls play on. Kicks it to the pack. No mark. And this time the free kick is going to Wade Donnan. Can't see where it is. The umpire's called play on. Right out on the wing, I think. Tyson McKenzie kicks it forward for the Tigers, looking for Brody Adcock, who eventually gets it. Kicks on his left foot, a big kick, but there's a whistle blown and it's got to go back there. Maybe it was out of bounds. Right at the edge of the 50-metre arc for the Tigers. Josh Jenkins and Josh Potter vying for the ruck there. Nobody got it, but it's cleared by Donald. And the free kick is going to the Tigers. Don't quite know who that is. It looks like he's going to have a shot for goal. It'll be a big kick again. Doesn't quite get the distance. Donald able to get a clearing kick back to the centre of the ground. Well backed up by the Tigers there to get the pass to Billy McGuinness. Billy McGuinness kicks it forward to Tom Cox. Tom Cox goes for the short pass, finds a teammate in Tyson McKenzie. McKenzie eventually plays on, kicks a big kick right into the goal area. Ball comes to ground, picked up by Jackson McMahon. The umpire's paid a free to Donald though for holding the ball, I presume. Big kick down the ground. And a good mark to Polton, but the umpire calls play on. He tries to get his kick, but it's smothered, kicked over the line, and will be thrown in.
That one for 40, didn't you? Yeah, it's out of bounds because of you. It goes that way.
Donald player kicks it forward. And a free kick has been played to the Tigers. They play on straight away. Jai Wright with the ball for the Tigers now. He kicks it. Mark taking a hand pass off to Cox, the other Charlie Cox this time. He kicks it forward, but at the back of the pack, Jesse Wallen claims the mark for Donald. Kicks it out wide to a teammate. He kicks it out wide again. And crashing backwards through the pack is a Donald player, and the ball's held up in there, and the umpire will ball it up. Been playing 9 minutes in this quarter. Grant, I think that was got a kick forward, but it's intercepted by Max Cahoon. He weaves around, kicks it forward at the back of the pack. Donald able to get it back. A couple of quick hand passes, and then Riley Barrett comes with a short pass. Then a kick across the ground to the centre. A mark taken by Donald. Another kick further to Patrick Morgan. He kicks out to the wing. Out in front, picked up by Donald. Can he dodge around? He goes for the short kick. And he holds the mark. His kick goes in, a nice mark. Good pick up by Ross Young with the hand pass. But his kick, well, it went straight, but it wasn't marked, so it's turned over. And good spoil there by Donald. I think that was Ryan Leader. He kicked it forward. Geddes for Donald with the ball, but he's tackled, taken to the ground. And this time a free kick against Donald. Donald. And they've paid advantage. And who's this? Big Josh Jenkins, I think. Running with the flight of the ball, kicks it forward. And Jackson McMahon for the Tigers centres it in, but Donald intercept and find a player by himself. He quickly goes forward to Blake Grant for Donald. Blake Grant kicks it into Tulty. Tulty turns. Kick doesn't quite get the distance, and it's allowed a turnover through Jack Polton for the Tigers. He kicks it up into the air, and the Tigers this time get a kick forward, and Lockie McClelland quickly plays on going wide. Max Cahoon for the Tigers. Still a good 50 metres out. Goes for the pass to who? Tom Cox again. Tom Cox plays on. It's a kick into the goal square. I think that's gone through the goals. And that's a goal to Tom Cox from just about outside 50. I'm not sure if it was, but it's a great goal for the Tigers at this stage of the game. 12 minutes gone in the final term. Hasn't been a high scoring quarter. Can we get a score? Donald, 5 goals, 5 behinds, 35 points. Trail the Sedok Nandaly Tigers, 8 goals, 14 behind, 62 points.
You can hear me. Do something.
Tom Cox got a clever hand pass across there. It's getting pretty few decent bumps in there. And the umpires found a free kick for Donald, which was quickly turned into a pass into Hayden Geddes. He's going to go back and have a shot for goal from 50 metres, directly in front. Doesn't quite get the distance, and it's over the line out of bounds though for, or the accuracy I suppose, for a throw-in in the forward pocket area for Donald. Tigers have it, but they're forced over the line, and another throw-in from the forward pocket area, in Donald's forward pocket area. Ball comes down, Donald get it, but it's intercepted again by the Tigers. They kick it clear and find Chase Tate, who doesn't mark it cleanly, and allows a turnover to Donald, and a snap towards goal by Patrick Morgan is what? It's gone out of bounds and will be thrown in from this side pocket this time. So still in Donald's attacking zone. Josh Potter gets his hands to it. Ross Young, but it's over the line and can be thrown in again. Still in the forward pocket area for Donald. Outer side.
Whoever 35 is, you should be scared.
Central umpire throws it up. Patrick Morgan tackled with the ball. Umpire's called too high and paid a free kick to Donald. So Patrick Morgan will be shooting for goal from about 40 metres out. directly in front. Pretty important goal for Donald. 16-minute mark just about to tick over. And he hit the goal umpire, so it was dead smack in the middle, and that's a goal to Donald. Score is now Donald 6-5-41, trailing the Sea Lake Nandaly Tigers 8-14-62, so a 21-point lead at the 17-minute mark of the final term. So it's really 4 goals they've got to kick to get the lead. That's they being Donald. Tigers clear it right out. Brady Weir tackling the Donald player and attracting the free kick for the Tigers. On the wing. Goes for the short pass wide to O'Sullivan. Ryan O'Sullivan just goes for the big punt into the attacking zone. It goes right over the pack, bounces forward, and it's going to be forced over the line and out of bounds in the Tigers' forward pocket area. Ball's thrown up, tapped by the Tigers, and then forced through, but clearing kick by Donald. Was intercepted by the Tigers but not marked. Tigers still have it. Tackled. Ball breaks free. A long hand pass by the Tigers this time to, that looked like O'Sullivan again. He kicks it forward, whoever it was. Donald player had it, but he was tackled to the ground, and Dale Kerr gets a short pass. Another long hand pass back. This time they're going right across the goals, but they found Matt Elliott, and Matt Elliott will probably have a shot for goal from about 20 metres out, 25 metres out, on quite an angle. But they really have got time to waste, considering there's 19.5 minutes gone in this term. They're in no rush. Kicks. And it's offline and through for 1 point. Donald starts, brings the ball in with a long kick. Nobody controls it, it's on the ground. And will be a ball up just outside 50 on the grandstand side for Donald. Into time on now. Tigers had the ball, lost it, and it's a free kick to Donald again. Kick towards the centre. Finds a teammate, he turns around, kicks it forward. Goes over the pack. Donald in the lead, kick it off the ground. No, they missed it. Oh, got a fairly heavy hit there against on Dale Kerr. And what's happening? He gets a shot on goal by the look of it. And he's way offline and out on the full, I'd say. This goes for the big, huge kick. And a good solid mark there to the Tigers. Goes for the short pass into Tom Cox again. Once again taking his time. Finds a player by himself in Jackson McMahon on the wing. Jackson McMahon for the Tigers. Kicks forward. Donald this time in front, take the ball, but it's intercepted by Tom Cox. He kicks it back. Oh! And I think that's why Don ducked at the right time and got his kick forward. Ryan O'Sullivan on his knees, hand passes across to Cox. Tigers. What's happened here? The umpire's paid a free to Donald. They go across the, back towards the goals and then across the ground. Pass in. Oh, good lead, good mark to Josh Potter for Donald, coach. His kick goes straight to Josh Toldy. Josh Toldy fakes the hand pass, then steadies himself. His kick though is smothered and forced over the line on the wing. Now been playing almost 24 minutes in this term, so it's pretty much all over for Donald. Still a significant lead to the Tigers. This time, where are we? There goes the sign to end the game, and the final scores here at Goughlets Oval in Donald are Donald 6-5-41, defeated by the Sea Lake Nandaly Tigers 8-15-63. So that again, the Sea Lake Nandaly Tigers have defeated Donald on the Goughlets Oval. The scores were Sea Lake Nandaly Tigers 8 goals, 15, 63 points to Donald 6 goals, 5 behinds, 41 points.
See you next week.